and other Street Fighter games.
My greatest pupil.
And there's this picture that's been released that has silhouettes of other characters, such as possibly Frank West from Dead Rising, Deadpool, who is awesome, and some other characters. I think Cyclops, and other ones that I can't remember right now.
Cyclops is my favorite character in all of the Marvel vs. Capcom games. I don't know. Because I grew up kind of with Marvel. I think that's why I enjoy this a lot.
Other expected characters would probably be Spider-Man, because you can't spell Marvel without Spider-Man. From Capcom, we definitely need Mega Man representation. And maybe Beautiful Joe would be cool. He was in Tatsunoko. Yeah, I should probably talk about that. Tatsunoko vs. Capcom is technically in the same series as Marvel vs. Capcom. Capcom's really known.
It's in the Versus series, yeah.
Yeah, the Versus Capcom series. So yeah, we're probably going to see most of the predictable characters. But we've already seen there's some surprises, so I can't wait to see some more of that. There's probably going to be Lost Planet representation too. Anything else to say on this, guys?
Well, I'm pretty much done here.
Yes, we probably missed something, but we're not huge. At least I'm not a huge Street Fighter or Capcom versus Capcom fan. So this is not a big deal for me, but maybe I'll get into it. I don't know.
Kind of not a big.
It's a big deal for me.
Kind of a big
really
deal.
Big deal for me.
Really? Are you do you own any of the other Marvel vs. Capcom?
I have all of them, actually. Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that. I didn't know you were into that.
I didn't know that.
Ridge. Oh, you, Ridge.
I have pretty much all of them, and it's a really cool game. The whole entire versus Capcom series, I like.
There's SMK. I think there's Namco versus Capcom and SNK versus Capcom as well.
It wasn't versus Capcom, Namco versus Capcom. I think it was X Capcom or something. It wasn't part of the versus series because it was an RPG game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, Capcom really likes crossovers then.
Yeah.
Anyway, we gotta move on. Activision plus Bungie minus Infinity Ward equals question mark? That would be the title of our next segment, or not segment, but story. So Activision has had a few changes recently. Infinity Ward is pretty much gone due to a lawsuit regarding Call of Duty. So all you Call of Duty fans are going to be kind of sad.
Die.
Yeah, you're going to die. No, you're going to be sad that Infinity Ward, who I think made the better Call of Duty games, they're gone now. They're not going to be making any more Call of Duties. If there are any more, they're probably being made by Treyarch, who makes the other Call of Duty games, which aren't as good, in my opinion. But they also got a new addition. Bungie, who are famous for the Halo series and pretty much nothing else, are no longer with Microsoft. They are now with Activision. So I guess they're going to be called Activision Bungie now or something. I'm not sure. But yes, there's definitely going to be some major changes in the way we play Activision games, or the way we play Bungie games. Right?
Yeah.
You guys have any input on this?
I guess I'll bring my input. I think this is it's a reasonable change. Nothing really wrong with it. In fact, I'd like to see what Activision and Bungie come up with. But pretty sad for Infinity Ward, because usually a lot of people that I know play Call of Duty. I think they'd be sad.
Yeah, Call of Duty gets a lot of crap. Gets a lot of praise. In the end of the day, it's a pretty good game. I mean, I like it. So that's my input. But
Rich, you anything?
Bungie.
I really don't have anything to say.
No, he doesn't really play anything that's not Nintendo or Sega. I'm joking, Rich. It's okay. It's okay. It's interesting that Bungie's doing this because I think now that they're no longer with Microsoft, they can start developing for other systems, including the Wii. And Bungie has said that there are possibilities for a Wii game. from Bungie. Probably not Halo. Probably that's going to be a Halo.
Halo Wii.
It's called the Conduit. No, Bungie could start making stuff for Wii, and Halo's probably going to stick to the Xbox because I think Microsoft has some sort of deal about that. But basically, if you're a Call of Duty fan, things are not looking too good. If you're a Bungie fan, well, I'm not really sure. They could be good, they could be bad. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Anyway, let's move on to the next. It's a small tidbit of news. Metroid Other M has been delayed.
No.
Yes.
I cried when I
But
saw
I want
this.
it.
I know, I want it too. It looks really good.
Maybe.
Although people are becoming more skeptic about it, but that's what happens when new games are announced. Yeah, it's been delayed to like August 13th.
Oh no.
It was supposed to come out this summer, but instead we're getting Super Mario Galaxy 2, which is good. But
Yeah.
Cuckoos, what do you think of this delay? What do you think?
Like I just said, I'm really sad. You don't know how much I was looking forward to this game. And,
Well, it's still coming out this year, at least.
Yeah, it's coming out, but I was expecting it a little sooner. But I can wait.
So, what do you think of the game so far, Ridge?
What, Other M?
Yeah, like, from what you've seen.
Well, I haven't seen a lot, but from the trailer I saw, the initial one, I'm really excited for it. Mother Brain is coming back, and
Oh, yeah.
this looks like it has a lot of backstory on Samus's past, so I'm interested to see how that goes.
Remember.
Metroid really needs backstory. It's a game that... It's one of those Nintendo games that needs backstory, and I think it will benefit from backstory, unlike, say, Mario or something. Mario has absolutely no backstory and absolutely
Zero.
has very little canon in Mario, but Metroid does, and Metroid has always been a series of story-based gameplay, and it's just gotten to the point where this new Other M game is going to be basically a story-driven game.
In my opinion, I think this is going to complete the Metroid series completely.
I don't think so, because that would be a bad economic decision, I guess.
It's going to show so much backstory that I think we're going to have more Metroid fans than ever before, and because of this backstory, it's kind of a 3D version of the first Metroid games, and it's kind of a prequel to all of them.
Actually, it's a prequel to
version.
It's a prequel to
It's a prequel
Metroid Fusion. No, it's a prequel to Metroid Fusion. Because the guy is alive. The captain that was, or the he's a captain or commander or something. His name was Adam Malkovich, I believe, and he is alive. He's alive in this game, and in Metroid Fusion.
So it is Metroid Fusion.
Metroid Fusion was supposed to be chronologically it is the last game to come out in the Metroid series, and he was dead in that game. In fact, the ship's computer, Samus's ship computer in that game was named Adam in remembrance of him. So I'm thinking he's probably going to die. That's my prediction. But
Okay.
and that guy,
We will see.
we're going to have the mysterious black guy, and he's going to be like, "Remember me?"
Mysterious black dude.
Remember?
Remember me?
Oh, gosh.
Remember me?
I'll remember I saw you, I can't.
Apparently that guy's a name, but I can't remember it. Oh well.
Happy Black Man.
What? Black dude has a name?
Black dude has a man.
Black dude has a man, apparently.
That's great.
Oh
Black
man.
dude.
So, Metroid Other M, it looks like it's going to be really good. Going to have a lot of good gameplay features, a lot of good story, but it's been delayed. But probably for good reason. And I kind of expected it to be delayed anyway. Along with Zelda, which will definitely be delayed, because that's what happens to Zelda games.
Oh, yeah.